Hi, so it's the morning of day 3, about 8 o'clock, and I've broken camp, had a quick breakfast, and bolted to get away from, well, lots of midges, but to be honest, the midges are fine. I expect the midges. Screaming children, I could have done without. It's supposed to be a wild camping site. Someone's brought their screaming toddlers. Well, start them young, I suppose. Hopefully in the mid-J to be fuckers. Anyway, just climbed a big hill after the campsite. That wasn't on the bloody map. Felt worse than Conical. Although, it is drier, so it's looking like quite a nice day so far. Once I recover from that hill, probably stop and have a cigarette, to be honest. I'm looking forward to what the rest of today brings, which this morning is going to be fair to middling. This afternoon, probably hellish. But if I can get this afternoon done and make it to Beinglas campsite, I reckon I'm done and I can do the rest of the walk without too much trouble. Anyway, just panning around to give you something to look at other than my bedraggled face. No doubt you'll see that later. Anyways, whatever you're doing when you watch this, have a good day. So yeah, hi. Probably about 20 minutes after I last recorded something. It was a nice sunny day at that point. Now it's raining, so I had to stop and put my waterproof jacket on my rucksack. It's nice though. It's nice to stop and just have a look around. There's some old woodlands. Lots of moss, lichen, some mushrooms. I'm not going to take pictures and ask people to identify them this time. There's too many of the fuckers. Hi, it's nice. If there wasn't too many trees in the way, I could see Ben Lomond. I'll probably take a photo of that when I get a decent view. A lot of people climb Ben Lomond. I'd quite like to, but not with the pack, and I need to find somewhere to leave the pack. And in any case, I've got an itinerary, places booked that I need to be. So probably 8 or 9 hours of walking today. I might take a bit longer, just take some breaks, take it easy, because I know it's going to be a hard trail, and I'd sooner get there feeling alive than get there cursing the world. So I've seen a lot of that in the last couple of days from other people. I don't want to go down that road. I'd rather enjoy myself. I'll talk to you throughout the day, but I'll let you know when I'm in my tent at the end of the day whether or not I enjoy myself or not. But you know, what the hell, so far so good. See you later. Alright, I need a GoPro with a stabiliser or something. It's just jerking about all over the place. So those hills there, you can see the one on the left I think is called Ptarmigan, could be wrong about that. The one on the right is Ben Lomond, just with the cloud hitting the top. Now I would have liked to have climbed that along the way, but not with my backpack, and it would have taken too long. I wouldn't have made it to the end of today, so I would have needed to stay here in Rowerdennin. Which, if I do this again, I think that's what I'll do. I'll make Rowerdennin stop number 2 rather than Salakey, which was 2 or 3 miles back, and maybe spend a day going up Ben Lomond, weather permitting. So, but this time ain't got time, got to power through all the way along what's left of the loch, which is, well, most of it, and get to Inverarnon on the other side. But as you can see, the weather's cleared up. It won't stay cleared up, there's a lot of rain clouds about, but for the moment it's beautiful. Perfect walking weather again, so t-shirt. Just listening to the bird song and just enjoying it. fully aware that I won't enjoy this afternoon. So, so far so good, and I'll catch you all in a bit. I'll try and stop and take a bit of video when I'm actually feeling absolutely miserable, just because I don't want to give you the impression that it's all good. It has been good so far. I'm just not looking forward to the next few hours. Anyway, catch you later. So, for anyone that wonders where water comes from in the West Highland Way, well, you can, I suppose, stock up on the few shops, although there aren't any for a good 15 miles at this point. Or you can use nature's bounty, which is what I'm going to do here. For those of you worried about catching any weird bugs or anything, I am going to stick a water purification tablet in here. I don't think I need to, but I'd rather not get ill. There's a very, very small chance that it could happen, so I'll eliminate that chance. But yeah, clean, fresh mountain water. So hi, quick stop for some oatcakes and a cigarette, and well, excuse to take the pack off and take some weight off for a wee bit. Probably about an hour and a half from Inversnaid at the moment, and then it'll be another, I don't know, 4 hours after that. Weather's cleared up. The sack's off the bag, and yeah, beautiful day for a walk. Well, that bit was fun to cross. Nice view though. Lunchtime, coffee is cooking, and I'm about halfway from where I need to be and I've already fucked. It's going to be a long day, but if I can do it today I can do the rest, so I'll keep on going. So, these will be the famous wild mountain goats. Best place for it because it's certainly wild and it's certainly mountainous. Yourself. So yeah, wild goats. You don't see very many of those about. Doesn't seem too bothered by me being here. Don't really want to fuck off because having that thing charge at me would be unpleasant. But aye, all seems cool. I'm glad I saw at least one. Maybe I'll see some more. Hi, so it's 3:15 on day 3 and I have no idea how far I've still got to go. I think probably 4 or 5 miles. Now, I know in normal circumstances you'd be thinking 4 or 5 miles, that's an hour and a half. But think of it like this, right? Think of a ladder, maybe 3 meters long. You climb the ladder, and there's a plank of wood that goes for another few meters to another ladder, which goes down for 2 meters. And then there's another plank of wood that goes along for 10 meters, and another ladder that goes up for 15 meters, and then along and then down, and then along and then down. Right, now imagine all the ladders have their rungs irregularly spaced. Some of the rungs are missing, some of the rungs break when you touch them. Now imagine doing that for 5 miles. That's what day 3 along the north east side of Loch Lomond is like. People say it's hellish, and I expected it to be hellish. They weren't wrong. But you know, Inversnaid's way back that way. The next stop is the top end of Loch Lomond. There's nowhere else for me to go. So that's a good thing. That means I'm just going to keep plugging away, keep my head down, might even break out the Kindle mint cake. Just keep trucking until I get to Beinglas and then Verarnon. I'm quite looking forward to that. I'm hoping they're selling food with the corona thing, because I could use a hot meal. Aye. Anyway, that was a long chat. Still nice to look at. But it's not really a walking trail, it's a scramble. Anyway, good times, I'll remember it. Seriously, with a backpack on. That was fun. Alright, hi. It's 6 o'clock on day 3, and I still have a mile and a half, 2 miles to go. Not sure really. Totally, I said I would do a piece to camera when I was feeling miserable. I'm not feeling miserable, but I am feeling exhausted. It's been probably about 15 miles today, but you know, 15 miles, yeah, it's fine, do that 4 hours, eh? And not in this terrain, not when it's up and down and climbing over tree roots and trying not to fall into a loch. That wasn't a trail. That wasn't a trail in any meaningful sense at all. So anyway, it's done. It's done. There's only the last little bit left to do. I just try to cram some oatcakes into myself and some water. I've gone through about 4 or 5 litres of water today. And have a cigarette. And it turns out Smidge is actually quite good at keeping wedges off, which is a blessing. But yeah, so that's, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see it anymore, but if you can see a town over there, that's Ardluey. Actually on the Glasgow to Oban train line. Not going to be passing through Ardluey, but I do need to get to the top of the wall and then walk for another mile or so, and I'll be near at the campsite. And I don't think I'll ever be quite so glad to see a sign of the campsite. It gets easier after this, I think. But yeah, today's been, I'm not going to say it, I've hated it, I haven't hated it. It's been hard, it's been really hard. No matter what anyone tells you about the northeastern section of Loch Lomond, it's worse, much, much worse. Anyway, take it easy.